Yo, 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 YouTube. What it do? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, wonderful night, wonderful evening, whatever time it may be. Welcome back to the Battlefield 6 Live. I am dangerously close to level 400. I've been waiting to hit the 400s for a fat minute now. It's been a long journey, so hopefully we hit level 400 tonight. I think that's a guarantee. I'm going to be looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, that being said, if you guys enjoy yourselves here, by any stretch of the imagination, doesn't matter if you're watching this live or after the fact, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the sub button, and let's run it up. Unfortunately, we got ourselves defense here off rip, so I will not be doing that. But what is good, everybody? What's up, Bucky, John, Nyla? Hope you guys are having a great day. Yo, John, you said you got new guns to level 50 in the battle pass complete. John, you might be an absolute maniac. Did you buy anything by chance, or are you just like that guy? Because that's actually kind of wicked. Damn, gave me defense again here. Not really sure I want to play. You know what? Yeah, I definitely do not want to play that. Do not want to play that. Yo, Noah, what's good? And Chino, what's good? Is John like an absolute maniac on the sticks or something like that? Like, bro's kind of for real, like, he be completing stuff. It's either that or he's got a whole lot of time. Can't wait for your stream tonight. Well, hey, listen, I'm glad you're here. Listen, Nyla was trying to tell me the other night that my streams keep getting pushed back later and later. Listen, was it yesterday? I started at like, was it a little bit past 10? Listen, I started at 9:35. It's going back. It is going back. All right, looks like I got to take off Contaminated and Reef here because I'm just going to get thrown into the same games over and over again. It was freezing this morning. It was like 3 degrees. So 37 for you guys. It was 3 Celsius over in Australia. I find that almost hard to believe. No buying except for the ones you had to. I mean, that's fair, but damn, you must got some time on your hands to complete all that. Why do I keep getting defense? Unbelievable. Yeah, I know their seasons are the opposite of us, but I was not expecting that for it to get that cold over there. You know what? Why don't I just go play like a domination or some shit? You know, just a little King of the Hill Dom, something just to get the fingers, get the blood flowing. What's up, Kevin? I know technically their winter is our summer and so on and so forth. But I didn't really think actually in Australia it really got winter. I was always assuming it was just kind of like, I don't know, just mild at like the worst. John, for sure you can. My name is Chuck the CG, so it's the same as I saw you tweet at you tweeted at me or was it yesterday or today or something like that when I looked. But basically, it's the same at. So it's the same. My ad is the same on everything. So in game, Twitter, Instagram, any and all the above. So yeah, what up, fake account? How are you? How are you doing, Nathan? Welcome in. Oof. Yo, Smart, good evening, good evening. An hour for me was like -9. Yeah, I had no idea that was even possible. I had no idea that was even possible down over there. I really should be running like the assault ladder if I'm playing this, like just to switch it up, since obviously the beacon is literally useless. All right, I guess my shots didn't reg. Yo, Gaming for Christ, what's up? Love the videos. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Ow. No. All right, hold up. I'm gonna adjust this loadout since I don't really. I'm gonna take off synthetic. I'm gonna throw in like a different grip here. Gonna throw in the full angled. Just to give myself a little bit more mobility since I'm not too concerned with a lot of distance at the moment. Alright, there is still that sniper up top. Hate Canadian summers. Well, don't they only just get mildly warm? Like, they don't really actually get all that warm. If I'm not mistaken, like, even up in Winnipeg, which is only like an hour and a half across the North Dakota border, it really doesn't get all that, like, warm. Like, I feel like years ago, it used to get a little bit warmer in the summer. Like, at least up into, like, the 80+ degrees, you know, Fahrenheit. Oh, damn. I was hoping to be able to snag his ass for a tag. Ooh, I'm not cheating. Hello there, buddy. Rip. Gun build Blaine. I got you here in a little bit. Once again, these settings helped you elevate your game. Love to see that. I know I try to make one of those videos like once a season just because people love clicking on them. You know, people love to see exactly what I'm using every season. So I just want to help people out. So I do one of those. Ow. We go from about 2 degrees in the winters to maybe around 38 in the summer. I mean, I guess that's a pretty good variety then. Like, that thing's literally invisible. All right, I'm done going up on the top there. The bro is too small for me to even see him over there. I was actually about to go down to the bottom there and place a beacon. It's like, that's not really a thing. Snagged. Snagged. See if we can get someone from up top. Okay. Don't know where exactly they're spawning at, but hopefully it's down there. Come on, dude. Just that one thing I think with using the gun is like I felt so much better using like a more accurate grip on it. Something about it, like you just need a more accurate underbarrel for this gun. Yo, Omar, what's good, dude? What it do, good sir? All right, we're gonna put that on. But like, yeah, I just think you need a more accurate underbarrel just in order for the gun to work properly. For bullets, at least they go where you want them to go. Feels like sometimes there's too much variance, and with a 675 round per minute fire rate, you don't exactly have as much leeway. Ooh. You're running the rib vertical on yours? Yeah, so that's what I'll be trying to run here. I've ran the folding vertical, works out really nicely, only for 10 points, and that's really cool, but I'm trying this out here. Definitely feels more accurate with that. Yeah, that's definitely feeling... Oh, that's definitely... I mean, it's definitely feeling more accurate, that's for sure. Bet the guy with the screenshot, thanks. I don't know. What are you talking about? Oh, I wasn't trying to just... Oh, I could go over the build. I wasn't meaning just... I almost forgot that you'd asked. Here, if you want to see the build here real quick again. Pretty simple. So I have the buffer on right now. But basically, buffer, mag catch, you can run one of the two, but... It's a pretty standard build. I have a video that'll be going out tonight actually showcasing this gun. I covered the Broad 3, and so I have a video going out here after the stream that'll be on the EF88. Yo, no, it's Noah. You said, "How's your family, Chuck, Dad?" Everybody's doing great. Thanks for asking. I went over to hang out with my dad a little bit earlier, but he was at my brother's car meet, so I didn't get a chance to hang out. But I will be going by there Sunday. We're going to be having a little bit of pierogies. I'm not sure if y'all know what that is, but they're incredible. Little pierogies, you know, bacon, salt, pepper, sour cream. So, absolutely phenomenal. So that'll be great. But everyone's doing awesome. Appreciate you asking. All right, let's get ourselves in a little bit of breakthrough. The more I look at the VSSM... the more I realize it's just not good. It's quite literally a worse SCW-10. Yeah, I mean, I think what was it I saw? Like, I don't watch, like, a ton of Ender's videos, but I did click onto his video talking about the VSSM, and what he did say initially was, like, sometimes, like, it's incredibly good, but also it's, like, the biggest dog turd in the game. Like, it's just weird, you know? And it's one of those things where it can fry, but it also just kind of can blow. Yeah, no problem, Blaine. Thank you for checking that one when it goes live. I appreciate all the love I get in the videos. Always try new things, always trying to make videos better if I can. What do you use for your chopper and jet settings? Ryan, I do not have chopper and jet settings because I've never in my life, I should say never in Battlefield 6, gotten in a jet. And the only time I've gotten in a chopper is when I wanted to actually just be the gunner. So, yeah. Sorry, I don't really got anything for you there. What time should I be there for the pierogi? Steven. I didn't say it was an open invitation, but pierogies are phenomenal. I think, I kind of want to run the SGX here a little bit. I don't know. I've been using basically exclusively the Broad, everything else like that. I mean, I might just run the Broad here a little bit. I do want to hit level 50 on a gun, so I realistically should probably keep leveling. Maybe I'll run that. I can run the basic barrel on this thing. Yeah, the VSM is kind of a shit gun. If they gave it 100, 200 more milliseconds velocity, that'd be phenomenal. I got a clip last night where I just spawned on the... Wait, I just spawned out of a wall and... A guy spawned out of a wall and killed you? I mean, that's cooked. Speaking of the VSSM... Actually, also speaking of me not making the talk go live, we should definitely do that.
Move to attack the marked objective.
Oh... All right, let's see what the squad mates are doing here. Come on, let me spawn a new Pookie Bear. Try to do choppers are 6, same sense. I reckon 6 and 3. I don't, dude. I can't remember the last time I actually got in a chopper to fly. Hey, listen, let me be the gunner. Like, let me get on that. Let me get on the minigun. Oop, tier up. Is that level 400 maybe? Is that enough XP? Okay, snagged him. Cool. Ooh, damn. Trying to see if I can hold out. Yo, what up, wild boys? Yes, sir. Yeah, a GBR, baby. Are you a Nebraska guy? because I mean I'm out here in Nebraska. Nyla, this camo I've had for a long time. I'd have to look. I mean, it's up in the general tab or whatever it is, the first one. I can't remember what I got. It was like just from leveling up a gun. It may have been the P90. Yo, Connery, what's good? All right, everyone and their mom's looking that way. All right, I just don't think this is a good idea to go either of those directions. I go there praying for a good season. Oh, I mean, yeah, you and me both. I'm praying for a good season. I'm hoping our transfer portal quarterback Anthony Calandria is solid. Dude, I did not expect... I actually got hit with a Ripper? Wow. Yo, John, what's good? Hey, Chuck, just want to say thank you for the updated controller settings. Helped me out tremendously. Thank you again. You've kept me happy about this game. Love to see it, bro. Love to see it. I'm glad I could help out. As a UNLV fan, Anthony's a dog. I think, yeah, I heard... I mean, I know he was... What is it? Is UNLV in... Is it was he Mountain West Player of the Year? I heard he had, like... Was it 3,100 yards, I think, passing, and like another 800 yards on the ground or something like that? Bro's definitely a pretty agile QB. So I'm excited. He's a lot more agile than I like to call him Dylan Ravioli. You know, I think it's actually a miracle that Dylan stayed for 2 years at Nebraska, considering how much he transferred in high schools. Oh, damn. That probably would have actually taken somebody out. Connery, I can, but I mean, that could be another video to make. Me getting insta-deleted? I'm on a 43 ping. I didn't even turn on my my exit lag. I might end up doing that. Ping's a little bit high, which is obviously no bueno. I could definitely make a updated graphics settings video. Yes. I will wait this out. I have no problem waiting this out. Have you got jump and slide in default? No, I've custom controller settings. I have custom settings. My jump is my X button. My X button, but I have a controller that's got paddles on the back, so I can jump and slide, and my slide is my right stick and everything like that. So that's how it allows me. I am able to kind of jump, slide, and do all that type of stuff.
I'm bleeding out. Medic!
Hey Chuck, any tips you'd recommend to get more kills and becoming a better player? Just start out in Battlefield 6 and I feel a bit behind. I mean, what franchise do you come from playing first-person shooters? Because a lot of your same things will apply from first-person shooters, but Battlefield largely is a bit of a different style of game where like you can't technically, I mean, you can be Rambo, you know what I'm saying? Like you can, but it's just not as advantageous to run around. Like you can't Rambo like COD, so you really have to work on your positioning. Obviously you got to make some I make some aggressive pushes and I will die, but I also get a lot of kills. Having obviously great controller settings matters a metric boatload. You're on controller, because the game's default settings are not, you know, made for you, not made to really help you. So definitely get those dialed in. Worry about your positioning. Understand, like, you know, you got to ADS a few things. Obviously, the more you move when you ADS and shoot, the more inaccurate you will be. That's just kind of how a lot of stuff works. I mean, that's how they made the game. So just kind of understand some of that. And then build your guns out, you know, accordingly. Utilize them to their strengths rather than trying to make them something they're not. Sounds simple in practice, but it just takes time. And understanding maps, where people come from. Hip fire is very valid in this game. So I think there's a lot like that you can easily improve upon just by getting into the game. What's up, Calidology? What is the number that you have already put in for the zoom movement sense? My zoom, my ADS is a 32. What's up, Jocelyn? Welcome in, welcome in. How are you? How are you this evening? Came from COD, so my mentality is a run and gun. Finding out fast that I have that mentality while playing Battlefield 6 does not work in my favor. Yep. Yeah, like listen, I mean, trust, I'm as much of a COD guy as you are. Like, I love rushing around, balls to the wall. People say I play this game like COD because I do the jump slides and jump shots and all that type of stuff. But I just prefer to be aggressive with it, you know? So you can definitely still run around, but keep in mind, like, you know, try to rush smart. Like, you know, I'm going to play balls to the wall, but I'm also going to try and get some good flanks. Rushing at people head on is usually the recipe for disaster. That's why I like to call it grunt work. You know what? We'll put it in the trash can. Yeah, no problem, Callie. No problem, Calidology. You've been leveling the 74M recently. 74M's pretty solid. I think it's definitely one of those guns where I kind of feel like I'm required to run synthetic tip on it, though. Dude, my teammate just totally screwed me on that. Damn. No problem, Brando. If you need any help with any settings or anything else like that, trust, I got all the settings you can need over on the channel. So if that is something you want to check out, you're more than welcome to do so. What's the best gun? Best gun, probably overall, still going to be like the DRS. Kind of like really just good at everything for, like, you know, distance, TTK. Pretty good mobility overall. Hey, yo, Silva Gorilla just became a member again. Yo, appreciate you, big dog. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Actually, that reminds me, I don't have my stream elements up. Thank you for jumping in and joining me. Best build for the DRS. I got that actually in a video. I've made a few videos on that. Yo, Jordan, thanks for that. Thanks for the follow. Yo, my dude, John Roberts, the man, the myth, the legend, also becoming a member. Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
Fuck, I'm bleeding out. Medic!
Let's see if Pookie Bear here can come and snag me. I was gonna try and maybe get out to the other side there.
Need a medic!
Yo, this guy just ran by me. Why are my teammates running? Why is everyone running by me? I'm down. Yo, JT. What's up, big dog? Yo, why do people just run by me? That was kind of egregious. No, I'm not going to run the extended. I'm not going to do that. Figure out what I can take off. Maybe I'll throw in that buffer. Like, We'll just try that. I don't know. I got nothing else better to do. Had to hop out Battlefield 6 today. I sucked. It happens to the best of us. Gene, how are you? Yo, Volan, how are you, man? You managed to get the broad level 35 and unlock the long suppressor? Yeah, the broad. I mean, I love this gun. Seriously so fun to use. Wonder if this is just one of those guns where it just functions infinitely better with like a long, like a vert grip on it. Okay, I want to actually get a beacon down underneath here. This thing's definitely hitting. I'm waiting this out. Oh my god, dude. There was like 4 grenades that just came through. I was not expecting to be that many fellas. Hey Bailey, what's up? What's up? Welcome in. Lovely to see you. Holy grenade spam, I know. I just got like absolutely cooketh. I got cooked in a major way. Glad we at least got the sector though. Look at enough tickets to actually even get a little bit farther. Love the build's been following since the Warzone days. Hell yeah. Well, yeah, grenade spam is this is Hagenthal, so you know we got a little bit of spammage going on. A little bit of spammage. Snagged his ass. Bailey, how's your day been? What have you been up to? Like 6, damn, you've been, you know what? Like actually, for real, Bailey, I'm proud of you for like streaming for so long and so many hours. Like you're actually like on a serious grind. Proud of you for that. Like you're going crazy. Ow, fire. Did John be saying that? Hey, you know what that means, John? If they're not entertained, they need to be. If they're entertained, they need to be dropping a like. And if I could just get past this, that'd be phenomenal. Hey man, nice work in level 4. And a question for you: what level do you have new guns? This one's like level 43 right now. And the AR, the EF88's like level, well, maybe about the same, honestly. Dude, I just got stuck. I got stuck on some rebel and bullshit. You're trying. Yeah, you're definitely going. Like, you are more than trying. You're like, you're doing. You are doing. And I love that. Love to see that. Want to see you thrive. What happens when the electricity goes out? Well, shit, I don't know. I mean, the electricity goes out. No more interwebs. It's the best mode for high kills. I just got the game. It's gonna be breakthrough most likely. Breakthrough will be the best mode for getting a lot of kills. I mean, that's just saying that you're good, though. Like, you know, you're not just going to run through people. You know, it's not like there's just plebs everywhere. Yeah, I was like, damn, that's a... Oh, I thought that was a DB12. What's the best way to level up weapons? Honestly, probably go play yourself a little bit of A little bit of domination, King of the Hill. Just something that you're gonna get a lot of engagements. You're not gonna get a ton of kills per game, but it's all infantry focused. So that'll be, relatively speaking, the easiest way for you to get a lot of engagements, right? Thank you, Bentley, for that follow. I appreciate you. Damn. One problem I have is when having the broad is putting up a lot of rounds, people not killing them. I think it's probably just the bloom, hey? That's probably what's getting you. No, wait, we're good? Oh, no, we're not good. Damn. Well, how long did I make it before I had a PC crash? Or a crash? 30 minutes? Damn, I made it 30 minutes before anything happened to me. All good. It happens. Nope, not a PC blue screen. Nope, no PC blue screen. We actually just quit back to the main screen, which is a typical crash for Battlefield, not a PC kind of, cooking itself. I did lower down all the voltages and everything on my PC, so that way, if there was anything potentially wrong with something being like too overclocked, then that wouldn't be a thing. All right, well, at least we'll get that back on. So, and then now when I get back on the game, my connection should, in theory, be better. Played Siege last night. 5 engineers on my team. Me and Recon got the tank twice. And an LTV, 1 engines did nothing for... Oh, damn. So, you guys went absolutely buck wild. Or wait, you said the Recon got a tank twice and LTV... Oh, so like you guys got cooked? Wait, you either did the cooking or you got cooked. And I don't like the lockdown mode. Sorry, Mr. Coco. I just don't be playing nothing besides breakthrough, conquest, a little bit escalation. I should not be having any power outages unless we have a crazy storm, in which case it is possible, but I don't have any power outages here or any storms like coming up in the foreseeable future. Let's see. So no, but it is supposed to get to 103 degrees on Sunday and 101 on Monday. So it's going to be hot as dick here. It is going to be hot. Take off a little bit of Hagenthal. Might keep that that vert grip on that gun. That was actually feeling really good. I haven't played Recon on Sewer Reef lately because I find the C4s are so much easier to kill vehicles than RPGs. Well, yes, I would say that too. I mean, you just got to get close. But it seems like with an RPG, it's just like, it's cool, I guess, if you got a lot of NGs, but it's... I mean, more often than not, I feel like you don't have enough NGs, and they're just able to repair, you know? That's kind of what it seems like to me normally. Are the PS servers still down? No, not to my knowledge. Yo, John! John coming through the $4.99 super chat for the settings video, bro. Much appreciated. Thank you very much, John. Absolute king shit right there. Thank you so much. Glad to be able to help you out. Glad to have you here. Yo, what up, Ryan? Welcome in. You know, in English, I'm able to use it correctly. Oh, I just imagine. Mr. Whole Package Chuck and the infamous Bucky. Yo, what up, Tyler? The Tyler and Bucky be transcending platforms and streams over to Bailey, who comes in chat. It's actually kind of wicked. It's like I see you guys in my off hours. I see you guys when I'm not live. How do you like the new map? Hokage, I like it. I like it in Breakthrough. I think Breakthrough is fun. But otherwise, I do not like it for Conquest or Escalation, anything else like that. Chuck it, bench, and squat the sun. That is premium gas, and I'm not buff like that. Thank you, but I'm not buff like that. Why do I say the DRS is better than the M417A2? Because it is by like a mile. The M417A2 doesn't hold a candle to the DRS. Does not hold a candle. It's good. You know, don't get it twisted. The M417A2 is good, but it doesn't hold a candle to that DRS with the consistency it has. It's ridiculous. Well, sometimes, Lance, I mean, you know, if I didn't have electricity, I think I'd just maybe go outside, relax, do something else. Like, I have no idea. All right, we are actually on attack here, which is beautiful. All right, so I think I'm gonna probably put on actually now the extended barrel. Oh, this gives me like, this is kind of putting me in AR territory for like, for ADS, which is obviously not the greatest, but we'll see if we like it. Oh, we're getting cooked, dude. Wow, why did I spawn into this? Thanks, DICE. I just don't get Bizarre Breakthrough. Like, I even actually will have it selected. I'll even have Bizarre Breakthrough selected, but I just won't get it. Damn, I was gonna see if I could rage quit before he got me. It's not Call of Duty. I can't go through that menu fast enough. All right, well, yeah, definitely not playing that. All uncheck Cairo Bazaar. I've done that before. I mean, yeah, I mean, shit. I'm not gonna be playing like those bum ass maps and like, getting like absolutely pissed on by, you know, when I got 55 tickets left when I join in. Like, that's not a fun join in. Lance, what is with you when talking about electricity and pulling one plug? Like, what are you on about? Like, do you just like, are you just fascinated with electricity or something right now? Like, I'm confused what we're getting at here. Yeah, Tyler is kind of like Mr. 365. What up, Juden? Pax, there we go. Finally, attack. I protect, I attack. All right, let's go. We use EF88. I think that is the move. Maybe we'll throw on a 1.75. Obviously, ADS speed is not truly ideal. But you know, it is what it is. Hey. How do I reduce bloom? You burst. If you fire everything in fully automatic, you're gonna get cooked. Like, you have to burst some things. You know what I'm talking about? Like, Chuck, in the 1900s, if you were born then, what would you have done for career-wise? I guess that's hard. I mean, that's okay. Well, how early in the 1900s are we talking? Give me like a time period. Because I technically was born in the 90s. I was born in the 19s. You know, but like, I gotta know, like, you know, how old are we talking? What's the meta? COD player trying Battlefield 6? Everyone wants to know the meta, dog. This is not just COD people. You know the amount of Battlefield guys that come through that are like, yo, Chuck, thanks for telling me, you know, what guns that are actually good. I'm a guy that, you know, I got a family and kids, and I don't got a lot of time, so I just like to know what's good. And people like that I steer them in the right direction. So, you know, nothing wrong with telling people what's good, what's not. Slid on his ass, but the other guy got me. No, early, like 1903. Okay, so we're talking like 1903. I mean, well, okay, I'm actually 1903. I'm too young at a point when we had the first world conflict. Wait, when did World War I start? Was that 1917? Knowing me, if I was back then, I probably would have gotten drafted. So probably would end up getting drafted to the war. And then, if anything, maybe I would have taken a fascination with something automotive. Like, because I'm into cars now, so I assume that back then I would have taken a fascination with something automotive. Obviously, just in a different way. You know, everything's so different, but... Coward response is top notch. Wait, what are we talking about? What is Lance talking about? Coward response? I'm so confused. I hit him for 99. That's unbelievable. That's called herd mentality. Lance, what type of bullshit are you on tonight? How about electricity and coward response and whatever? I just had to get drafted to the war. I would have gotten drafted and I would have done something automotive. Like, what do you want from me? You people are pro deflecting. I don't know what bullshit you're on tonight, but keep that up and you're gonna get timed out. Ethan, I think it's just because of the limb multiplier. Yeah, I'm really confused by what he was talking about. Like, I don't know if, like, what someone's going through. Like, if someone's doing if he's doing like some psychedelics or something, and then like just having crazy realizations and thinking that, how would getting drafted to the war be or saying how to get drafted and go fight? How'd that be a coward response? That's like technically the most manly shit you could have done back then. Like, genuinely. I'd be forced to a boarding school if I lived in the early 1900s? Really? Would you have been? Is that... Wait, so... Wait, they would have forced you to a boarding school? I know, like, education wasn't as, like, you know, paramount. At least for... I know for some of that stuff, for, like, women, it wasn't as paramount. But, I mean, the 1900s were, like... I mean, they had a lot of schooling back then. I just don't know exactly how paramount it was to go through and finish, like, high school, for instance. Play the game? I'm playing it right now, Nightmare. What are you talking about? And Smart, what are you saying? There's 400 years of history getting like hidden from us. Like, I'm talking about like the U.S. like U.S. involved World War I. Yeah, this is hitting really good with a vert grip on it. Yo, Justin, what up? Visuals, welcome back. Haven't seen you in a minute. Where you been at? All right, I'm actually kind of going ham sandwich. I'm on Marauder 9. Damn. Marauder 11. Okay. Like, that was good. I got the 6H64. I'm about to say, Smart, some people think there's a lot of history that gets hidden, so that's why I was, like, actually kind of inquisitive. Is the AUG worth it? Yeah, I'd say the AUG's a great mid-range option. It's definitely worth leveling. Not super good for close range, but like obviously the range I'm taking people out at, like you can see that like it's made for you to like ADS, made for you to ADS, get some shots, you know, keep moving. You're not like I'm literally garbage. Literally garbage. Yo, what up, Vegito? I'm gonna grab some food. I think I'm done unwittingly beating ass for the night. All right, do your thing. Listen, me and that M44. Sometimes, listen. Sometimes, me and that M44 just don't mix. I either hit a shot, or I just like I can't hit shit. That is like my worst. The M44 is by far my worst gun to use in this game. Sorry. And that's not going to be a short clip. Hit him for 13. 32. All right, well. Yeah, this is definitely hitting really good with this vert. God damn, this actually makes me wish I was support so I could re-ammo myself. Thank you, Gene. Yeah, I'm kind of redeeming myself after that pitiful performance there with the M44. Hold up, we gotta get this guy. No, he got rezzed. Damn, that guy's Sui rezzed.
Need a medic!
Dude, and the mortars too? Damn, we got cooked. A's revolver because I hate how weak the other pistols are. See, I like the revolver. There's also times where I wouldn't mind using the VZ. Just a nice little quick little hip fire, you know what I'm talking about? Well, and I think I just choose the revolver because normally it's like you get a one shot on somebody and they die. I think, you know what's crazy? On Reef, that was the one map Pip says he plays support. Hey, good thing I got this guy that's a support up here. No. Yeah, there we go. Aw, son of a bitch. Oh my god, he hit me again. Oh, what a guy. Yeah, he plays it for the smokes. Yep. Okay, you know what? I'm spawning this guy again right here. I don't care. Hey, bro, down. Can you throw down a... Yep, thank you. Need that in a major way. The problem is that this guy has an unsilenced gun and an unsilenced LMG. So I'm pretty sure that's why the mortar guy knows exactly where we're at. That's on weapons rebalancing. We don't really need a weapon rebalance. I don't really think weapons are like out of balance. Not from everything I like. Every time I play, like I don't really think there's weapons that need to be rebalanced in terms of like, oh, this is like, you know, this is awful. Like you can't pick anything else. Like you can kind of pick whatever gun you want and you'll be fine. Dude, I literally just ran into that. Literally ran into it.
Need a medic!
I've returned with food. Well, welcome back, good sir. I meant the reg, bloom, and body shot damage they changed in season 3. I think that was a welcome change. That's a very welcome change in my book. I think that needed to happen. Because it just, you know, we were not in a good spot where it's like you could fire and you had the same amount of damage. You had the same amount of damage no matter if you hit, like, you know, arms, legs. It's the same as like the torso, which doesn't really make sense. Like, I'm not like a huge advocate, you know, for like realism, you know, realism, but in game it just should make sense that you don't get the same damage hitting someone's ankle that you do their chest. So I'm glad that was a thing. I think it makes the game feel like you get deleted maybe a little bit less quick. Not a lot, but like a little bit. Oh.
Medic!
Thank you, Rank. I do my best to just kind of post up on here. Damn, dude. Stir-fried pork that was velveted, so it's super tender and moist. Dude, that sounds gas. That actually sounds really good. Wait, what did Bucky end up doing? I didn't end up seeing that comment there. Oh, a spiced mango chicken wrap. Ooh. Ooh. So they're down there. Ooh, nice. I'm trying to survive this. Where is our LTV? Where is our LTV? Where is he at? Darius is literally pussyfooting around in the back. I don't know where ours is at. My wife made me a sushi crunch wrap. It's pretty delicious. Damn, I'm jealous of y'all. I am jealous. So this is what our LTV is doing. Yeah, Nolan, I got you after this. I'm trying. Shit. I was hoping maybe that wouldn't get me, but it is. Did. You from Blinken too? No, Omaha/Elkhorn. What's the best way to level up the battle pass? Literally just play the game. Like, there's not really like a way to level stuff up. Play the game, complete challenges, so on and so forth. There's not really like a secret method to it. That's fair, smart. Yo, did teammate just screw me on that, or what? Did physics screw me? Like, I'm confused.
I need a medic!
Yo, guys, get on the point, please. I'm looking forward to this season. Honestly, Woogie, what are you talking about looking forward to the season? The season's already out. This is the new gun. Oh, that was a medic. Okay, well, that didn't show anything. So with 22 tickets left, our teammate decides to get on this thing just to get blown up. Just to get blown up. You're an absolute... Oh, God, dude. Oh, CFB. Okay, sorry, my bad. My bad. Season 4 just came out in Battlefield, so that's where my mind was going. I'm looking forward to season 2 for the Huskers. I think we could be. We have the opportunity or the ability to be really good. Will we actually be good? I don't know. We got a lot of guys in the portal, and we have some good, solid other fellas that are on the team. So I have, I have higher hopes. Damn, dude, that is so cooked. Yeah, we have actual potatoes on our team. Let's see, how many kills did I end up getting? 76 and 16. I just had an absolute banger game. And my teammates literally could not do anything. Nothing at all. I played Sewer Reef on Escalation earlier. All the capture points are freaking massive. Oh, I know. I know. That's unfortunate. All right, here, I'll show you. Oh, by the way, I'll show you guys the setup. For you guys that want to use my exact setup here on this gun, I will do that. I'll show this to you guys here so you can copy it down if you so happen to want to. I think that is relatively solid, and it is great. Behind my face cam is the mag catch. So... All right, let's see. Let's get ourselves in the next game. Like, I spent almost 4 minutes just digging a couple guys out of one of them, only to get yanked from behind. That is awful. That is awful. What kind of suppressor? Nolan, that is the long suppressor. What up, Viper? Welcome and good sir. Actually, give me 1 sec. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. All right, I'm back. I am back. What did I miss? I was really pissed on day 1 of season 4 not having fun at all because I was trying to level up that shitty VSSM. Yeah, I don't recommend that at all. Do not recommend. Is that a battle pass skin? If you're talking about the one I'm wearing, most likely not. I tend to, this is the 511 skin, so I had to buy that. Okay, so this is level 47. I actually got a good amount of progress done with that. And then I'm gonna go put on the broad here again. I'm only at 95 out of 100 here. Okay, so wait. Evo's throwing the 36 round mag. Oh, by the way, Nyla, this is the camo you're talking about. The Aurora camo. I'm not really sure what it's from, but this is the general. This is where it's in. It's in general. Skin, yeah, the skins this season are pretty fire. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Yo, Ant, what it do, my guy? Resisting the urge to drink a Red Bull? Well, why? You better stay up all night. I mean, it's Friday night, so I mean, I guess if you got the weekend off, hey, you know, run it up.
We need attack support on the marked objective.
Well, I can only take out 2. Yeah, I think I remember Nyla. I think I remember that too, Nyla. God damn, dude, he's running around that SCW-10. No, it's not the RPK-74M. I think it might be the RPK, but it's definitely not the 74M. Because this came with a base game. I might have actual donuts for attacking teammates. Not sure what's the next gun to max out. What should I do? Well, I'd max out one of the new guns, the EF88 if you can, or the Broad 3, what I'm using right now. These guns are great. Dude, am I gonna have to go? Let's say, am I gonna have to go put on like an SMG or something? I haven't gotten spawn trapped on Empire State Attack in a long time. No! No! I was about to get a knife. Nyla donated to me literally last night for me to get a knife kill, and I was just thinking about that. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get a knife kill. Fucking dice. Well, good news, at least it's not crashing my whole computer. But yeah, real or Volan, it's Volan. It's kind of it can be a little bit like some of the base maps you do get absolute potatoes. Like I don't know what it is. It's like there are games where I'll get like I'll have an absolute banger game, you know, or teammates are gonna be going like crazy, and other times where it's just like, dude, I have literally there's not a single brain cell. Like the last 2 brain cells for my my teammates, they're struggling, they're fighting. All right, I'm gonna try something here real quick. As I connect to online, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually, so my controller's overclocked to 8,000 hertz, and I've heard that there is the potential for having your controller overclocked as much can do something to your computer. So I'm gonna actually I'm gonna downclock it. I guess whatever, you know, lower it down to 1,000. So it's at 8,000 right now. I'm gonna lower it down to 1,000. Just gonna restart the controller. All right, let's just go. Let's just make sure it's there. 1,000. All right, bet. Let's see. Shouldn't really notice much of a difference, but you know, if it ends up making my game crash less, I don't know how some of these things work, but apparently it can. New Sobek, Empire State, Hagenthal are the worst maps to have bad teammates in Breakthrough. Yeah, I would agree. Hagenthal's got to be the worst. Hagenthal has to be the worst because there's literally nothing you can do. I don't know why you'd want an 8,000 polling rate even on mouse. The standard's 1,000 because I can, and it goes up to 8,000. Why else? Just because I can. Pip, are you trying to play, or are you clocked out?
Support on the marked objective. All squads begin assault to secure all hostile territory. First sector is your target. Let's take it.
Yeah, Bubby. Oh my gosh.
Objective Alpha neutralized.
I'm lucky at least I joined into a brand new game. Saturday's got to wake up early for work. Oh, that's cooked. Yo, who out here working on a Saturday? I'm just kidding. I work on a Saturday. But this is work, so. Soon enough, you know, Pip's gonna be he's gonna be quitting his job and going full-time Battlefield creator. Y'all know. Yeah, like 400 kill games today. Hey, you know what? Actually, Pip, I had an absolutely beautiful game on Blackwell Fields using the
How did you
EF88.
not die, bro? 96 damage? Are you kidding me?
Oh, someone was just talking about that earlier. I had a beautiful game. Got like 70-something kills by the second sector. I had like 76 by the time the game finished, and my teammates were literal donuts. Literal donuts. Couldn't get onto the sector, but I was killing it. Oh, no, I mean, I get that. Yeah, I was just like a total joke, but... Because sometimes things can be a little bit inconsistent, and you gotta have a baseline. Like, you know, what is your... You have an up month, but then you gotta figure out what's your new baseline when maybe some juice wears off. You know? I'm sure if everything... technically speaking, I'm sure if everything goes goes well for you, probably within the... life cycle of MW4, you would probably be able to technically do it.
Successful. Take the enemy sector. Sweep the area for all remaining hostiles.
Thank you for the content. No problem, Face. No problem. Glad to help out. Glad to give you something to entertain you. Ow.
All call signs. Take the sector and keep pushing our attack.
B and C down there. Yo, what up, Gas? I think, Pip. I think you could be able to achieve it. You're consistently growing, and if you know if COD and Battlefield are good to you, I think you could definitely do it. Damn, dude, that VSS. I know you said you're probably not going to play Battlefield 6 in Season 5, but are you excited? Interested for the new Sobek and Blackwell rework? Not really, because I mean, I guess I care, but I care to a degree, but I don't. You know, it's like if I most likely won't be touching this game in Season 5. Like, I'll see what the maps are. If the maps are good and maybe the hype's there, I'll have to probably splice it in. But if the hype's not there, you know, and I don't see I don't see the player counts going crazy, then like there's not going to be any point for me to even mingle it, you know. Shit.
We'll move your final sector. Target the objectives and finish this.
Yeah, someone said my GG, my team's cracked. Well, you are playing defense on Sobek, so don't expect a lot. So it's either you got the best team of all time or you... Wow, I just ran into that. So Pip, you basically you'd rather just game and body build. Because bro's already got the diet for it. Shit. Okay, so is that tank over here? It's back there, yeah.
Maintain attack on all fronts.
Dude, my squad mates yesterday with Kevin and shit. Was it Kevin and Omar? Who was I playing with? No, Kevin and Weston. Dude, they were getting into some cracked ass spots. They're using all the ladders and stuff to get up top places. It was beautiful. Oh, baby, a quad. We got cooked. Ah, that was going to be my free kill. Damn. What gun am I using? Daniel. I'm using the brand new gun, the EF88. Paintball on the weekends. Ooh. Dude, I've only been paintballing once in my life and it was fun, but I did come away with a bunch of welts. I'll tell you what, when you've never gone paintballing before and seeing like objects fly at you and you only got a t-shirt and shorts on, a little bit scary. If I turn full-time streamer content creator, my vids will have to be separate. What are you talking about? What do you mean they'd have to be separate? I'm a service technician. The number of customers that rescheduled their maintenance visits while I was on med leave actually was pretty cool. W. You got some loyal customers, I guess, eh? Damn, I'm actually defense on this. Rip. Yeah, all right, I'll look at it. Yeah, send it on Discord. I do have Cord open. Actually, I'll take off Empire State, and I don't have Reef selected. I'll put Reef in the mix. No, actually, I won't. I'm not gonna put Reef in the mix. I lied. Okay, hold up. Let me see what Pip just sent me. Okay, wait, I'm PAX anyways. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna back out. Okay, Pip just sent me something on Discord here. All right, he said to show at about 52 seconds. All right, let me show y'all this. So let me see, where is... Okay, we need to go to the other. There we go. All right, so this is full screen. He said to show this for at about 52 seconds. It's obviously going to be muted for copyright purposes. We got, I guess, some, they'd be doing paintball and shit. Yeah, that looks, I mean, that looks gas. Dude's getting literally fried, literally toasted. Oh, I see the welts. All right, we better stop before I start getting hit for the women twerking. Yeah, that was actually wicked. The amount of balls that were flying at that dude, insane. The last ability pretty much have to hit the pole to score points. It's just a thing in the middle of a giant hill. So it's like literally just mass chaos. That actually sounds like, that sounds fun. I'd do that. I would do that. You play ranked? Hell nah. I'm not playing ranked. A 1,000 to 1,500 people on each team? Damn. Dude, that's actually lit. Why? Because ranked is for the... I just don't... Dude, I don't give a shit about ranked. I truly do not like ranked. Like, hardly. It's just not... It's not something I enjoy. Like, it's just... Ranked has never been something I've enjoyed in almost any online FPS. You have any tips to level weapons fast? Just go ahead and play like Dom, King of the Hill. You'll get a lot of engagements. It's all people, you know, only small maps. So that'd be the way to do it. Obviously, pop a double XP token, like double hardware. No, John, I like my monetization. I like not getting limited ads on the stream. All right, let's see if I'm calling this Pip Tech. Let's see if this tech works.
Return to combat. There's a hostile sniper due south of your current position.
It looks like was a success. All right, I got some teammate. Oh, he's using that EF-88. He's kind of beating some ass with that thing. Yeah, I mean, I feel you, Smarts. I mean, I get shitty teammates all the time, but you know, it is what it is. But I also just like ranked is just so sweaty. Like I'm not here to sweat my nuts off against people that are playing like there's money on the line. Yo, you should definitely go to that D-Day event. 100%. That would actually, yo, that would legitimately, if you had a GoPro, that'd be a cool video. You ever play Red Sec? No, I'm not a Red Sec guy. I don't enjoy it. Yo, Atrocious, what's good? Yeah, the AUG is pretty damn solid for distance. It's a medium-ish range gun, and it really excels at that. So if you can stick to medium-ish range gunfights, you're gonna have a lot of fun with it. Close range, not as good. You can get cases for GoPros. I mean, those cameras are also meant to kind of take a beating, but I assume, yeah, you don't want to be getting hit with a lot of paintball shells. I used the GoPro for some of my like, I mean, GoPros will literally fall off cars, you know, during like car recording stuff and still be fine. Like they built those things for, you know, stunt athletes. But yeah, if anything, probably just get a case just so that way if something hits the lens and it doesn't crack the lens, you just hit the case. That'd be about it. And, okay. Why can I not hop up on that, like, half the time? Face, that's just a glitch. The new AR says no, like 1 precision. It's just a visual glitch. Oh, look down at chat and get absolutely sniped by an L115. I don't really think there's anything technically that's competing with the GoPro for like action cameras, like that's really that durable. I truly don't think there is.
Support needed on the marked objective.
All right, what are we in, level 48, I think, on this thing right now? Damn, the ADS is slow as shit. Yo, Rush, how are you, brother? Greetings. I guess I'll just spawn here just so I can get my beacon back. DJI? Does DJI actually have like that same type of durability for action cameras? I know they have like the Osmo, and you got some really good like small form cameras. I just wasn't really sure if they make them in the same sort of like small square format, you know, to rival GoPro in that regard. You drinking iced coffee with Thai? Oh, you're drinking iced coffee. Nice. I had a little bit of warm mocha coffee earlier. Still got it technically on my desk. Probably still warm. My thermo mug thing keeps it warm for a good little bit. Yeah, this thing's fun to use. Like I really enjoy the EF88. I think this is infinitely better with a nice vert grip than it is with like, you know, a slim angled or something else like that, or you know.
Objective Bravo neutralized.
Ooh, did not see that guy back there. Yeah, Moss, I've never looked at the DJIs. If I get back into making like car content, that'd be something I'd look into. Someone said all hackers on. You know, someone just might be getting their shit beamed. You mad that we're better than you?
We're tracking you outside the AO. Get back. New enemy sector is your target. Move in and secure.
It's supposed to be wise for you to go to bed. Well, why are you going to bed? It's a Friday night. Oh, that's right. Wait, you're on call. You indeed are on call. That is right. Shot is looking rather sticky, rather accurate. I'm super lazy with coffee anymore. Just the instant hot and tap water. That's what it's amounted to. I mean, I got like a I got this thing called like a Mr. Coffee maker in the kitchen. It's like as simple as you put like your mug or whatever you're gonna be drinking, water in it, put it in there, that amount, and then put the, you know, obviously the ground in the thing, and then you just hit hot coffee, and then it makes it. You know, it's not fancy. I still got work tomorrow. I'm not off until Wednesday or Thursday. Oof. Well, okay, you know, being a wage slave is not like, if your income is consistent, that's not always a bad thing, because I guess up and downside to doing what I do is that there are times where you can have like really good months, or, you know, something like that, or maybe you have a really, let's say you have a really good year, but then the next year is like, it's awful. Like this happened to me in like 2019. So 2019, I had like my best year financially. And then 2020, the year after that, I literally had my worst year. And so then I had to deal with the repercussions of having like, you know, infinitely less income. It was like a lot, like a very big difference. So, I mean, if you can develop the consistency of, you know, when you're self-employed, then like you don't really got much to worry about. I think because you can build your cushion and you'll be fine, you know. But some people, like I'm not at that stage where like I'll have a guaranteed X. I mean, I'll have a guaranteed X amount every month, you know, more or less, as long as I keep doing what I'm doing and I don't stop. But sometimes I do, sometimes for that consistency, I do envy people that get paid like a salary. It's always one of those things where you want what you don't have. Well, oh, his name's Husker Fluffy. I might step down to a lower paid role with less responsibility, but I doubt I'll ever give it up. I mean, hey, listen, whatever. I mean, whatever works for you, really. At the end of the day, I think they're great. Volan, I think synthetic tip is great. I personally like. I'll go back and forth between using it and not using it. But I think it's, you know, it's definitely still solid. Like if you want to throw a synthetic tip on there, then maybe just run like the folding vertical or something like that, because it's only 10 points. And then you kind of shuttle your points over to the other thing. Yeah, I know Bucky's been going absolutely nuts over there with making his coffee for himself and his wife. One more game to the big 400. I know I'm dangerously close. Damn, it's PAX. Wait, PAX doesn't attack. I think it's NATO that attacks on this. Oh, wait, I gotta take off Liberation Peak now. That's right. That is right. Gotta take off Liberation. So I got still Manhattan, Mirax, Sobek. Oh, I actually did play Sobek. Siege. I'll keep those other ones off. Well, Pip, you also play like, I don't know, 7 hours a day, you know. I don't. So I literally stream 2 to 3 hours a day max. And that's since I started streaming. Before, I would literally play the game enough to get gameplay and I'd get off. So there's times where maybe I'd play like an hour a day. You know, if I only needed to play one game, that's all I was playing. What am I at level 48 with this thing? All right, give me the mud color. I need that mud. Maybe I'll throw in like a 2.5x on this thing just to have some fun.
All squads, begin assault to secure all hostile territory. First sector is your target. Let's take
Why doesn't this thing got boost on it?
objective marked. We need you supporting the attack.
Me forgetting that I changed that to not just tap. Oh, an AK-4D. Interesting, interesting. I'm not even level 100 yet. I watch more streams than I play. Nothing wrong with that, Ryan. I mean, if you're not a big, I want to call it share time guy, for playing the game. Nothing wrong with that.
You are exiting the combat zone.
No, I wanted to hit the top there. 99. Yeah, I know the tanks got a boost, but the quads don't. He actually, yep, he's looking up here for me. Let's go, 98. I just actually got tank sniped. I don't like the 2.5x on this thing. I don't know. Like, it's got, like, maybe the recoil is a little bit weird on it or something. Like, it just jiggles a little too much for a 2.5. I'm just not a fan. All right, we're gonna get down here a little bit more. I want to at least have these barrels behind me so I stop getting sniped. Gotta get that dumb shit out of here. Nice. Snagged. Ooh, okay. Damn, he's looking at me from way down there. USA? Yeah, I live in the US. I'm embarrassed of my rank, but tons of people are way higher than me. Well, why would you be embarrassed of your rank? You're just playing the game. It's not like it's a competition. There we go, level 400. Let's get it. Ah, level 400 and I still can't hit shots. Yo, Pyro Addict, thanks for hitting the sub. Yes, sir. Lego, Lego, Lego. What?
Eyes on an enemy tank in your area.
Ooh, snagged.
Losing soldiers. Stay sharp.
Someone's here, but not here. I'm being such a gremlin up top. I love it. I love it. Oh, he is support. Let's go. Come on. It's like you got to look down at it to tell it to like do its thing. Thank you, Pip. Thank you. Where the hell did this guy go? Yo, Bucky, thank you for the $10 super chat. Thank you very much, good sir. The big old 400. I think he meant to type 400, but he hit the money sign. Me when I just get to be up top here and just fire down upon people. And I'll just keep doing this. I'll farm out some KD.
We are targeting Alpha.
I'll gladly farm out KD up here. Yo, Stab, good morning.
I've spotted hostile heavy armor in our area.
Thank you. Oh. I might get down here just a little bit, see what else is going on. Sector is taken, that's fine. They call me sweaty, just hit level 620 in 123 in a Little Bird. God damn. Yeah, you're definitely sweating it out there. Okay, about to say. Nice, now I can actually drop in. Dude, this is such an effective gun. No, even with some shots in him, he still managed to get that. Yo, what's up, Lynette? How are you? Nebraska in the house. Yes, sir, Johnny G. I do be out in the... I am a Nebraska guy. Oh. I love having... Dude, this helicopter teammate is the absolute goat.
Area. Return ASAP.
Wait, I'm confused. What did... Wait, how did he get a one-shot? What did he just shoot me through? Like, did he just shoot me through something? I'm actually super confused. Dude, why am I getting blinded by the light? I was gonna drop it up top, but I was gonna get killed instantly. Is anyone gonna notice me up here? Okay, so we're technically good. Somehow I managed to avoid the claymore. All right. Yeah, I'd say if I was a flyer, I'd probably enjoy the hell out of Subaru Reef, especially on Conquest or something. Okay, teammates, we're just ignoring beacons. Trying to get around back here a little bit.
Objective Alpha is in enemy hands.
Yeah, the 2x sight just works so much better than that 2.5. How did he know I was back here? Was that his teammate that died? Squad mate? I know people don't be shooting mines. They don't be shooting, people don't be shooting motion sensors, mines, beacons. Like, my teammates don't be shooting, like, you know, literally anything.
Soldiers, stay sharp.
Yo, Jocelyn. Yo, what did that message say? A bunch of frowny faces. So, you're not gonna play Battlefield no more? What do you mean? What do you mean? What part of the stream are you at? Did I just say I'm ditching? Or something? $99. Oh, dude, I can't hit shit. Wait, there's another trophy in there. Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, like, listen, season 5, I'll probably touch it, you know, but I want to see how MW4 is going to be really gassed. And usually if something's really gassed, it doesn't make a lot of sense for me to go, you know, spend time playing something else or doing anything else but what is really worth my time. Oh, he's literally way out there. I'm sorry. Like, I mean... Damn, Chuck, I just got me a $200 mouse and I still suck at this game. Well, that is a skill issue. You gotta get your gunny up. We gotta get the Mowers and maybe you gotta play some aim trainer like some Kovacs. I mean, the equipment doesn't exactly make the player, right? I mean, it does to a degree, but... Okay, let's not get sniped. Pip, that exact same thing is what I'd be telling people, and they like, oh, like, you know, they see me on Battlefield and they call me a COD kid. It's like, did you not see the amount of, like, none of y'all have seen the amount of disgusting shit I've done on COD. Like, nobody here has seen that. Yeah, if it plays anything like 2019 or MW3, it's gonna be a phenomenal year. Oh, whoops.
You gotta make it! Hold on!
It's gonna be a phenomenal year, and I'm looking forward to it. Dropping 35-second newts, 80 streaks in hardpoint. Oh my god. Hey, you're popping off. You're kind of a warrior, hardpoint warrior. I wonder, you know, I wonder if I ever played you in hardpoint. I actually kind of wonder. Was your name always like Pip the Kid? Because I played a lot of hardpoint, and actually in MW 2019, I really loved Ground War. But yo, Ryan, thank you for the $15 super chat. What's your opinion on the whole COD HQ app? I don't like it. I think every game should just be kind of by itself. It doesn't really do you any good to like have it all in like an app. I think it's bloated. You know, like what you still got to load up the individual games anyways. They're all in different game engines. So like, I guess, I don't know. You played the game for like 3 years straight. Well, I did move off the game obviously because I was still making videos full time at that point. But I played, yeah, an assload of Ground War on MW 2019, then obviously Warzone when it was out. Me and my buddy would literally, my buddy Ears, he still makes COD vids. We would just post, like, he'd be streaming every night, and we'd actually, he and I would both be streaming, and we just straight up like run Ground War. Ooh. We just straight up run some good old Ground War and play that basically every night. Oh, and I died to a Claymore. I haven't played Warzone since 2021. Well, you definitely missed out on some. Warzone had some good eras. The last good era was Modern Warfare 3 Warzone. That was probably one of the best we've had. That was actually an unbelievable amount of fun. It was like perfect. Everything about MW3 Warzone was about like as perfect as it could have been from a Warzone, like, you know, the Warzone 2 perspective. In Warzone 1, like in Warzone 2, like that era, like that was about as good as it's ever been. Thinking about switching to PC. Well, if you can afford to have a nice PC, I would recommend it. Obviously, you can play controller on PC, do what I do. I think it's always worth it. The frames and the customization is always super nice. Need to get a beacon down here. I want to snag some. Oh, damn! He just hit me with the M44. During that the Halloween event. Yeah, the Halloween event in Warzone way back then was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. Loved it. Well, I mean, no, you don't even have to play. You don't have to play controller on COD. You can play mouse and keyboard. Play whatever you want to play. I mean, you know, COD's actually pretty good for inputs. I think you'd be fine kind of doing whatever you want. Dude, we have nobody that's been getting on this thing. No, I was shooting him in the head. I got like a few headshots. Come on. Check them on sponsorships. Well, amen to that. I would love that. What up, Clint? You put 1,000 hours to go from dog shit to mediocre in Battlefield 6. I might try MW4. Probably be dog shit again. Are you talking about your skill or the game? I think your skill, I think you'd be fine. Like a lot, your skill will transfer over. I do remember how OP C4s were. You get a little snack pack sandwich. You could sauce those things. They were great. Then they nerfed how far you could throw them, and they weren't as good. Yeah, there's nothing you're missing out on right now on COD. Like, absolutely nothing you're missing out on. Lovely. Me and my little gold red rank 400. Love to see it. Love to see it. Only took me damn near about 2 hours to get there. No, I mean, Nyla, you'd be fine. People love to complain. It's the same way people complain about how controller aim assist on this game or controllers get no recoil. It's literally just people that are finding a reason to complain. You gotta take everything with like a massive grain of salt. All right, Face, you're heading out. Well, of course. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Yeah, Bucky. I mean, like I said, like I don't plan on really playing a whole lot. Like I'll play if Bailey's when she's streaming, and that is the extent of me playing Black Ops 7 or Warzone or anything. You know, I just don't care for it. I'll put it on packs in case I get a siege. Yeah, it's like a 10% difference in recoil, and if you're good on both, and if you're good on the input, then it's like, does it matter? Not really, because people make it out to be like it's some like literal next level crazy shit that controller gets auto aim and no recoil and all this, and it's like, oh my god, like quit complaining, like please cry me a river, like, you know, or cry more elsewhere. Get out of my comments. Like one of them I made a top 5 loadouts on Instagram, and one of the most like hearted comments is somebody actually complaining about me making the video. It's got like 600 hearts on the comment. Like, you can just use whatever you want. It's like, well, yeah, no shit, you can use whatever you want. You can really do whatever you want in this game. But I'm giving you guys just good builds. No difference? Yeah, I mean, do you think Pip's over here complaining about recoil playing on mouse and keyboard? Like, no, he doesn't care. Very loyal to Battlefield, might as well be under contract with them. Well, yeah, Jocelyn, I mean, you took off work to play a season, so I mean, I can see you're incredibly loyal. Yeah, Gamestar's like $80. Like the one they sent me, which I have to make which I'm making a video on. Like, they sent me this one, like perfectly fine controller, like literally $80. This is the Aim Labs version too. They sent me that one. Even comes with like a month-long free trial for Aim Labs. So cool stuff. $80, TMR sticks, mouse click buttons, triggers. Like, don't know how they do it. Don't know how they make things so affordable. Maybe it's because it's like Chinese built. There's my unstoppable force. Not running a 42 round mag. I'll run that 2-time sight again. Like that was fine. The 2-time sight was fine. I'll actually probably just put on the buffer just for the sake of a little bit of recoil on this map. Oh wait. I was a Dice Fiend Battlefield 1. What does that wait, what does that mean? A Dice Fiend? Yeah, every input's got its own advantage and disadvantage. Like I always say, like, you know, mouse and keyboard, you got like all these different buttons you can macro and do stuff with, where like I have only on my thumbs. Like I gotta take them off the sticks to do stuff, right? So, you know, on a mouse, you can have all these buttons on the side and swap between things. You got all these keys your fingers can reach, where and you have the ability to fine-tune your aim more than I do.
Aircraft fueled and ready. Pilots are cleared to engage.
What do you think about the Steam controller? Are you interested in the Steam controller? I don't think the Steam controller is anything special, really. He's actually hurt. He's okay with the state of controller now. Are you serious? Yo, Ryan, thank you so much for the $14.99 AUSD super chat, which converts out. Obviously, you guys see what it converts out to on my screen. But did you have to calibrate the thumbsticks? I did not have to technically calibrate it, but I did. I did calibrate them over on the so the controllers by AIM controllers. So on their website, they actually have the ability. You have the ability to calibrate it. And I did recalibrate the sticks. Because they're TMRs, I mean, and you'll never get stick drift with TMRs, or you really shouldn't ever. But you can't just reset them if after a while you feel like maybe they're not as centered. Damn, well, alright. Oh, actually, they may have cooked my PC this time. Instead of just a crash the main menu. Damn. Photo screen. It is what it is. All good. The only difference is that if you don't take your fingers off the joystick, yeah, or you play claw and paddle. So, like, I mean, well, while my computer restarts, I mean, so I have a bunch of controllers here on my desk, funny enough. So I have my Razer. I have this Razer controller. So this Razer controller, this one's actually got the 4 back paddles and stuff on it. So, like, those are cool. And honestly, they're not bad, but I just don't like. I'm just not a super big Xbox layout fan. Like, it's not a bad controller. Then of course, like I showed you guys the Aim Labs controller. And I also have the DualSense Edge sitting up here on the desk. So this one, DualSense Edge, you just pop out the sticks and everything, and you know these paddles are phenomenal. Absolutely love the paddles in the back for the DualSense Edge. Those are fantastic. Those are such great placement. And then you guys know that there's one on the GameSir, which just kind of has these little tiny, kind of calm little buttons in the back, which are very nice. Like your fingers sit there naturally, so that's very good. And what's really interesting about the GameSir controller is that there's buttons, like that's a button right there. So instead of having like 4 paddles in the back, they kind of just put 2 of them right between the triggers, which actually does work out pretty nicely, and it's really not that bad. And then the last one, the one that I'm actually using currently, I'll show you guys that. I'll unplug it here for a sec. Oop. That takes a sec. But then I have, this is the controller that I use currently. This is the AIM controller. So this is what I've been running for a while. I also have, I'll show you guys my other Scuff and Vision controller down below, but I have this one. This one's got all like the mouse click buttons and everything like that. And then the paddles in the back, like this. These ones are like very clicky. They're nice, there is sometimes something about them where I'm just like, I wish the placement was a little bit better, or if the buttons were a little bit flatter. That little curve up there sometimes is a little bit odd on like the finger placement, but that's what I got. And then let me plug that back in here. I'll get the game loaded up too, by the way. Is that a strike pack I see? Oh no. Why would you think I got a strike pack? No strike pack, Jocelyn. No strike pack, but thank you for the $2 super chat. Also, here, so this is the other controller. This is what I was running for a long time. I know Scuff came out with one that has actual TMRs in it, the Scuff Envision. So I was running this for a minute, and this one's got like your four back paddles, which I think this controller, to me, like the way my hands sit with this controller, phenomenal. This is like, I think, been the most comfortable controller I own. It's kind of like that hybrid PlayStation Xbox style, and it's big enough to the point where like your hands just really are easily able to grip it, and you can use all four paddles pretty seamlessly. And it's even got little paddles there on the side, so that's pretty cool. But if this had TMRs, I would use this one 100%, just because I like it. The only thing is that with these standard analogs, I just don't think I'm as accurate at close range. So I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, the DualSense Edge is phenomenal. The DualSense Edge is phenomenal. I bought the Zenless Pro one. I don't know how anyone could ever go back to the OEM Xbox. Yeah, the OEM, like, I don't want to ever go back to an OEM controller. Like, I'll play with a regular PS5 controller when I'm sitting out in my living room, you know, playing Assassin's Creed or playing, you know, college football. But I'm never going to play a first-person shooter without a controller that's got paddles. Thank you, Chase. Thank you, Chase. Thank you very much. Are some controllers better than others, like with mice and polling rates? Sorry, Q baby, I didn't see that earlier, but yes, technically. So, like, I'll show you this here real quick, because I'm gonna actually I'll open my controller overclock. So for any guys that don't know about controller overclocks, you can do that. Like Battle Beaver's got the overclock that works on PC. So you don't have, if you have a Game Sir, you don't got to do this. But if you don't have a Game Sir and you want to overclock your shit, then you can do this. So this right here is the Battle Beaver program, and like on a PlayStation 5 controller, you can go all the way up to 8,000 on your clock rate, which it's still stable. I didn't really have issues beforehand. I don't know if that causes issues now or for whatever reason, but PlayStation controllers can go to an 8,000 pull rate versus Xbox controllers can only go to 1,000. So it's just kind of one of those things where like you can be fine by running either or, but there is technically a bit of a polling rate advantage on the PlayStation controllers, though I think it really just is, I don't really think it does hardly anything, to be honest with you. I've never felt like I was at a disadvantage using that Scuff controller, and that's an Xbox button controller. I just bought 2 Omegas and just bought TMRs for my DualSense, or my Dual Edge. Wait, why'd you buy 2 Omegas, John? You're spending hella bread. You actually just are overclocking your USB port. Yeah, you're not actually overclocking the controller itself. It's just you're making the USB port read it faster, which, you know, that is what it is. So, which I'm perfectly fine with. I mean, that just gets the latency down even more. And if you go from playing with an overclock to without an overclock, you will notice the difference in a major way. Like, it is a very, very noticeable difference on having an overclock versus not having one. So, would recommend do that if you guys are playing controller on PC. Yo, Gas, thank you for the 99 cents, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you for your donation. And yes, Cooper, I mean, I've had these controllers like for a long time. So like, well, okay, the AIM Labs controller, or the AIM controller, not to be confused with AIM Labs. The AIM controller is something that I got sent a little bit earlier this year. The GameSir controller I got sent a little bit, like probably like a week and a half ago. And then the rest of these ones I've just bought with my own money like over the years. Actually, minus the Razer one, they sent me this. They wanted me to do a video on it. Yeah, Razer wanted me to do a video with their controller. They sent it to me like, okay, so it came out, I think I got it about 4 or 5 days early before it actually officially released. And in order to get it to work, you needed to use the proprietary Razer software. Well, the Razer people didn't want to give me access to the Razer software. Like, they gave it to me and I'm trying to make the video and it's like, guys, I can't like do anything on the controller. I can't configure anything without the access to the software. So they wanted me to do something with it, and it's like, this is like a $200-300 controller at the time or whatever it was. I just basically told them to kick rocks. I was like, you guys sent me something. It's not like I'm getting paid, you know, besides the controller to make something on this to showcase it. So if you're not going to give me access to the software and tell me just to wait, I'm just going to tell you guys to kick rocks. So I did. Strike Pack Central. Yep, that's exactly why I got everything plugged in. And so I can plug it in my my Strike Pack and get no recoil. Oh, what do controllers run at standard on PC? I have no idea. Probably just like the same exact shit as everybody else, like everything else. No idea. Probably zero, whatever the zero pull rate is. I'm not playing that dog turd map. Oh, I know you're kidding. You know, there's a if you know, saying that being legitimate would be would that sound like my Facebook comments right there? That's what that would sound like. My Facebook comments are brutal. How many seasons will Battlefield 6 have? Probably, if I'm gonna guess, probably like at least 8 or 9. I'd say probably at least 8 or 9 seasons. Did I just get black screen bugged? I think I just got black screen bugged. Lovely. Well, at least it's only a black screen and not an actual crash. Been following me since the on YouTube since the COD days. What's your opinion on mouse first controller? I think no matter what input you're playing, I think the inputs are very fair. I don't really think there's a distinct advantage anymore. I really don't think there's that much of an advantage. Like, I mean, obviously COD gets, you know, some, you know, on controller you get a little bit more aim assist, but I think you're fine. I truly don't think there's that much of a difference. You know, on either input, you can dominate. Yeah, it's definitely a lot more of use what you like. I mean, COD by nature is probably a slight bit more of a controller game. And Battlefield by its nature is a slight more of a keyboard and mouse game. But are you at a disadvantage by using either input on either game? No. It just comes down to skill. Are you good with your input? If you are, use it. You're going to be fine. People that complain are just there to complain, and that's really about it. Yeah, I'd say, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I'm exactly with you. Like that, I think Battlefield's at a very, very balanced stage. Nothing's overpowered. Nothing's egregious. Like, this is a very easy game to pick up and play whatever map, mode, use whatever gun you want, and you're gonna have relative success. Like, you're gonna be fine. No, I mean, we're in season 4 right now, Cooper, and they talked about this game getting at minimum 2 years of support. So if I'm saying if we're within the first year leading up to year 2, we're going to be basically in season 5 by the time the full year goes around. I'm assuming it's going to be like probably 9 seasons, more like 10 seasons, depending on if they stretch something out or don't, whatever the case is. Let me see if I can get a good Cairo game in here, and I'll just choose packs. Why, for what? You have everything from the Razer run plug, and I have no drivers from Razer. I don't like any of the, I don't like the proprietary softwares that some companies make you install. Like, what is it? Scuf made you install the IQ software. to run your scuff and vision, which is like stupid. I hate a lot of that stuff. But you know, it is what it is. DJ Tempo, may I ask why you don't like playing defense? Also, by the way, love your content. Watch all your streams and shorts. Well, thank you very much. And honestly, I think it's just because defense is very one-dimensional, and you really can't do a whole lot on defense. Versus offense, there's a lot of different ways to play the game, and I just like being able to move and push and play the game, I guess, in that way. Like, it's just not as fun to me to kind of sit back and have to wait for people to come to me. I guess I'm an aggressive player by nature, so for me, that's a lot more fun. But thank you for the compliment, by the way.
Watch yourself. I got you. Give me fire. Oh.
Why? And what? Why those the support for 2 years? The support's for 2 years. That's just because I'm assuming they're gonna make the next Battlefield title. I mean, that it's not like Battlefield's ending or something like, you know, as a franchise. They're just gonna keep making the next one, and I think they ultimately want to get on a yearly cycle, if I'm not mistaken. And so I think this is the way for them to get on a yearly cycle, is to kind of speed up the dev time a little bit. Like, obviously make the next game, then after that they're already working on the next game. Dude, these guys are having an actual debate, and there's someone moving like crazy down there. What did I miss? I missed the whole live, Guardian. You missed for a lot of it. Damn near. Oh. I would agree, Cooper. Playing defense does kind of blow. It's just not really my thing. Yo, PH Performance got a PS5 Pro 3 weeks ago for the GTA 6 and picked up Battlefield 6 to scratch the itch. Haven't played any Battlefield games, so I was hooked on COD for the majority of my teen years in the late 2000s. Well, welcome to Battlefield. Hope you enjoy your stay. This is actually probably a very easy transition for you to play the game versus playing COD. Just because the gunplay is feels decently similar enough, you know? Things are... it's easy to transition between games, so I think you'd be able to adapt this pretty quickly. Favorite carbine right now is actually probably the brand new one, the Broad 3. I think this gun's phenomenal. Well then, I guess we're in the corner camping. Yeah, so yeah, people be getting those super light mouses. People get seriously light mouses. They get like, was it Final Mouse or whatever it is? They be making stuff that's like ridiculously light. These guys are having like an actual argument in the chat. This must be a heated game I'm playing. Damn, bro. Feels very reminiscent of COD 4 and MW2. Really? I don't think this game feels like that at all. I've never put that association together. I've played those games. All right, well, I'm not going that way. You know what? I might as well heal up real quick. He has a SteelSeries skeleton mouse. Never heard of that, but I mean, granted, I don't know anything about mouses. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I got a Razer Death Adder that I've had for years, and then that one was not as like nice or, you know, new anymore. I just ended up buying another Death Adder just because it was nice, and you know, I don't use it for playing games, but I think they are fine for playing games. This is breakthrough. Yo, Spartan, thank you for the $10 super chat, my guy. Hey, Chuck, been watching your VODs in the background at work and really enjoying the content. Want to let you know if you're still getting PC crashing, I can recommend a fix that worked for me. Thank you so much, Spartan, for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for your kindness. And yeah, if you got a fix, definitely let me know. I'd love to know. Would love to know. I actually just got melted right there. I'll spawn on it again just for the hell of it. So I guess he decided to give up on watching. Dude, I must have just joined into a super sweaty room. I must have joined into a very sweaty room the way those guys are playing that shit. Yearly cycle, goodness me, just my opinions. Kind of wish COD and Battlefield do like 2 yearly release cycle and release in opposite years. Oh, no, they'll never do that. COD's not taking any time off. That's why they got 3 dev studios, so they can technically churn them out year by year without having to make a studio do back-to-back years, but they're idiots, and they made studios do back-to-back years. So that is always lovely. At the Broad level 50 today. Gotta say it's probably my new favorite. Yeah, Bread. It is really good. Really, really good. Love the Broad. I mean, Battlefield's gonna be doing their 2-year cycle, or yearly cycle here soon. You know. Oh wait, this is the same game I just got into. No, this is not the same game I just got into. No, I'm not playing that. I assume you have Windows installed on the same drive as Battlefield and noticed the game was spiking my SSD to 100% in Task Manager? Really? Personally, I only really got one drive on the gaming PC and I only just got an SSD, like a terabyte SSD. So I don't really have another drive to go put Battlefield on. Yeah, so I think I'm a little bit out of luck, at least in that regard, unless I go buy another drive. What other map do I feel like playing? I wouldn't mind playing an Empire State. I didn't get a good Empire State game in earlier. Let's see if we can now. What's up, Castilian? DJ Tempo. Battlefield's been out since last year in October. So we'll be coming up on a year here in late October. Ended up fixing it by installing updated SSD firmware from the manufacturer website. I mean, I could try that. That is, I mean, I could definitely give that a go. Well, I mean, here's the thing. So, you know, the funny thing is that when people complain about microtransactions in COD and be like, oh my God, like, why am I buying stuff in COD if I don't get to keep it for year over year and this and that? It's like, people don't even realize that we were buying microtransactions in COD when the games were coming out as yearly releases without Warzone. It's like, people only started complaining. It's like, oh my God, why can't I use my guns from 3 years ago in the game? Well, dog, they're doing a reset. Right? I mean, at least Warzone keeps multiple years worth of guns in the game before they do a reset, but people were complaining it's like, you know, that they weren't able to use their Cold War guns or their Modern Warfare 2019 guns when they launched Warzone 2. It's like, dog, that's like 300-400 guns in the game. You know, or whatever it is, or it's a lot of DLC guns. Like, we don't need that. Like, they wanted to do the wipe. So I think that's needed every few years for a game. Because then then guns just don't get used, and the balancing blows, and the game's bloated. And it's like, you just don't need that shit. I could get, I mean, I don't think I'm going to get a game in that. So I'm just going to go ahead and try for something else. Maybe I'll try that siege again. Rush is not something I've played in a minute. I'd consider playing some Rush. Or even just playing a little bit of Domination because I enjoy Dom. Yeah, I got NATO again. I'm getting defense. Kind of pissed me off. All right, I'm just going to go for like some Domination here. Or King of the Hill. I'm going to go for King of the Hill. Just to get some quick leveling for this gun. I'll just play... No, I'll select both. So, Blackwell is actually really fun. Empire is good. I haven't played Hagenthal for any of that, so I'll just leave it there. Arian's fine. Sobek, I assume, is fine. Don't really want to play Reef for that particular mode. Try that after installing a whole new Windows and lots of other craziness, but only that worked for me. Oh, all right. I mean, thank you for the for telling me. I'm not opposed to giving it a go. King of the Hill this time of the night. Good luck. Well, we'll see if it's any good. Oh, actually, I'm gonna play support since that doesn't really matter, and I'm definitely gonna be. I'll put on this, I'll put on the full, no, I'll put on the slim angled here. And also I'll put on the basic barrel since I don't really need a lot of distance here at this point. So level 45, getting close to 50. That's kind of a cool camo. Guardian, I'd say if you're playing mid-range, the EF-88 is probably one of my favorites mid-range combat. A very, very fun and useful gun. It's time for a coffee or two? Well, I was about to say, I mean, Stab, you are... It's probably, what, 7, 8 a.m. over there? 7 to 8 a.m.? Makes sense. Come on. Yeah, mid-ranges. Mid-range is where that gun excels at. I don't know why people wait to, like, not bleed out. It's just domination. Like, go get your insta respawn, dog. He actually chowed that. Wow, what a guy. The shoes don't fit. Gotta get the next size up. What'd you buy? What was my god gun? Probably the B36. That's like my, if I'm gonna try hard and if I'm gonna sweat, it would be that. Probably gonna be trapped down here. Oh, he's definitely sweating. He's definitely sweating. High OGs. I do not know what those shoes are. I'm gonna be so for real. Bro's name's console player L2R2. Yo, what? Damage? Hello? Did damage not damage? Damn, that was actually kind of cooked. Got my beloved M4 to level 86. We love that. We love that. Yeah, no one actually blew that thing open yet. Surprised. I don't know, there's some gun, maybe this gun feels like a little bit like not as accurate as I need it to feel. Like, it's almost like I'm on a bad ping, but I'm not. Oh, okay. It's like odd, I don't know how to explain it. Yo, Hardboiled Lunk, what's good? People who are playing Smash Bros. Just want to check in. Thank you so much for checking in, brother. Hope you and the boys are having a good time. Quick question though, what's your character? What do you play? Are you a Kirby main? Because Kirby's kind of OP. I hope you're ripping Dome. Indeed I am. Had some banger games tonight. Dude, where are my fucking shots going? Ayo Noodles, what's good? I used to be the NVO. It used to be the NVO, but the M4 it took the M4A1's throne for a while. I mean,
Reloading! Take what you can!
did not realize that was going to be a guy right there. I don't know how we got through there. Falcon Fox, Kirby's the GOAT. Fair enough. Kirby is the GOAT. That's like the casual player's dream, is playing Kirby. I am casual player when it comes to Smash. So I will run Kirby. I remember was it Gandorf was really fun. Big slow guy, but a lot of power. Yo, Dead, what's good, man? I don't like that they're trapped down here at B. All right, well, that's everyone and their mom down there throwing grenades. You're not feeling the new update? What do you mean? I like the update. I think the update is solid. I'm surprised he managed to actually do that. Like, if I would have gone down there, I sort of gotten toasted. Let's see, his teammate want to res me here real quick? Nope. All right, awesome. Like the videos, dude. Keep it up. Thank you, Ayo. Thank you, Mr. Noodles. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, these guys are definitely sweating their nuts off here a little bit, but it is all also super close quarters, you know. So, it is what it is. Got someone there. Made some carne asada today. Ooh, dude, that sounds gas. Love carne asada. Well, yeah, of course I know what a carne asada is. I mean, bro, they got fucking, they got carne asada at like Chipotle. You know, we definitely got that here. Like, that's not like some super foreign shit.
The enemy has secured Charlie.
All right, at least we got that. We'll take that. I don't even think I did that good. 27-13. I mean, honestly, not bad, but you know. Yo, Devin, love to see that you're graduating nursing school. Major W. Yes, Zenny, the player count has indeed gone up. The player count has actually gone up since the update dropped, if I'm not mistaken. All right, let me just take a look here. So Steam charts. So let's see if I go to Battlefield pop up here just by itself. No, I don't think it does. Oh, there you go. So, yeah, player count has been peaking. So the player count on Steam peaked at 81,745, and basically since the season has been out, it's largely been staying at around 71 to 68,000 people at peak times. Honestly, not bad if that is where the game is at. That's really not that bad. Not a massive increase, though, per season. I will say that, though, because, like, you know, we're at 50,000 and, like, 54,000 largely at peak times. So if we're at, like, I guess that's a good percentage increase, but it just doesn't seem like a lot, right? So from 50 to about 68,000, extra 18,000 players online on average now over the past 3 days in comparison to what it was leading up to the season. That's pretty good. But it looks like even during season 3, we peaked at about 63K somewhere early in July, if I look back for the past month. And then I believe when season 3 launched, it peaked at about actually 80K for the first 5 days, and then it severely dropped off after the first 5 days. So we'll see if this actually stands the test of time. Not sure about that. It could or it could not. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that right there is going to be that's actually going to be it for me tonight. As far as the stream goes, I would like to get a little bit of food in me. I actually have a video that's supposed to go up showcasing the EF88. I got some pretty solid gameplay on the new Reef map, so that'll be awesome. Looking forward to getting that out there. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I'll be back live again tomorrow. What up, Justin, by the way? Sorry he came in here at the very end, but yeah, I got a video going out on the EF88. Got to still make a TikTok and stuff like that. And then I'm going to be just hanging out and chilling for the rest of the night. I might see some of y'all, like, you know, Bucky, if he ends up going over to probably Bailey's stream whenever she's in, if she's live. I might see some of y'all over there, but because I might hang out and chat, might play for a bit. We'll see. That being said, thank you guys for hanging out. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, afternoon, evening, morning, whatever time it may be. And I'll see you all tomorrow, y'all the goats. And deuces, everybody. Love y'all.